back to another Danganronpa live stream. It has been so long. How are you all? I hope that you're doing well. I'm doing not too bad myself. I have been looking forward to doing this for the past 2 weeks. If you guys didn't know, I have been away on holiday. I went away to Wellington and I was there for 2 whole weeks, so it was a very long time. I did bring my PlayStation, but things got so busy and just so hectic that, yeah, I didn't end up doing any streaming like I had planned, unfortunately. But yeah, I am so happy to be back, into it, and I hope that you guys are all doing well. So, like always, I'm just doing my usual thing of sorting out everything on my end, putting in the thumbnail and whatnot. Although I have this sneaking suspicion I had possibly moved the folder that I want off of my computer and onto my hard drive, which is a problemo because I do not have that set up. So professional, BB, so professional. I am looking through my folders and yes-a-rooney, it looks like that's what I did instead of copying it and pasting it like a smart person would do. Oh, that is it. Oh, no, I'm just blind. False alarm, everyone, I have found the folder. The folder has been acquired. There we go. Okay. Well, with that out of the way, let's get all of this in here. We will get this set up in just a minute, so pop into the chat, say hello, let me know how you have been doing, what you have been up to. Have you had anything interesting happen in your life? I would love to hear about it. I won't really be going into much about what I did in while I was in Wellington, mainly because, like, with Danganronpa, you guys know how it goes. It's a lot of reading. I don't really get much time to just sit and chat like I do with, let's just say, Minecraft. Which, you know, that will be coming back again very soon. Like all my streams, I will be starting back with 5 streams a week, which, I cannot wait. It is going to be so good. So can't wait. And, yeah, so, let's see here. Can I move this over? There we go. Okay. I am just getting the last little bits and pieces sorted out here, so apologies, please bear with me. I will be there in just a moment. But yes, I did have a really nice time in Wellington though. It was a lot of fun and absolutely loved seeing my friends, had a really great time with everyone, and I was very lucky that I had a place to stay the whole time I was in Wellington, which is great because accommodation, you guys know, that just sucks and it is hella expensive, and being able to save on that is always good. Now, what are we playing? Danganronpa. Not 2Gs, BB. Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. There we go. Awesome sauce. Okay, saving those, and now I should be able to get into the stream in just a sec. Okay. Alrighty. So let's see. Let's just load game. So the last time we played was the 2nd of March. So this time tomorrow was the last time we played, and I think that was, what, a 5-hour-ish stream? That was insane, by the way. A lot of fun, but insane. So yeah, alrighty. Let's get into it. Okay, so do we want to continue? Yes, we do. Yes. Okay. Now, let's see if we can finish this game off. Because this is pretty much the final boss. So, yeah. That's what we want to try and do. Just making sure the last little bits and pieces are all sorted out, and then we will start up, and also give people time to get in as well. Thank you so much, Bear, for sharing that out in Discord. That was one of the things I was just about to check, but no, well, no, no longer need to. There we go. Stuttering on my words. So yes, hello to Bear and hello to Bradley. Bradley says, oh my gosh, your life. How are you? Wait a minute, I thought you couldn't stream this game. How are you streaming it? Are you using a capture card? No, I can stream it. It's Terra that I can't stream for reasons. I don't know why. It's like PlayStation doesn't like it when you can see like the usernames of people. And yeah. Anyway, just sharing it out to tweeters. That's also not how you spell month, BB. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go. There we go. And okay, what's going on? Sticky caps. No. Oh, okay. I'm like zoomed in to all hell. There we go. Let's go back. Thank you. What I was trying to do was I wanted to come up here and just quickly copy the name of the game. Here we go. Okie dokie, and last up I've got to put in a picture and then we're all good. Sorry guys, I know that this is taking forever. Potato butt computer, you guys know how it goes. And tweeting. Alrighty, so Junko. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the one that did it!
Okay, so they're gonna talk for us. That's all good. Let's just go through this.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay! Time for the next question! So, what was the theme for the second motive?
This is gonna be a pain in the butt because, I haven't played this for a month and now I need to refresh my brain. Cool. For the second murder, the motive's theme was... That's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So yeah, or secrets. So the theme was the meaning of life, the past, a strong heart, the past.
I got it!
There we go. We can do it.
Our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That...
Whoopsies, I did not mean to press that, sorry.
Embarrassing memories and secrets! Yeah! And the whole reason Mondo did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question. So, what was the motive for the third murder?
The third murder. The thing for the third murder was... The reason Celeste turned to murder was... She wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. So it was the money, wasn't it? Greed. Yes.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell yeah, you got it again!
Dun dun dun! I got it correct.
Goddamn straight it was money! Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Cause she's a nutcase. You know, there's not much questioning about the fact that she's a little bit psychotic. You don't need to ask.
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go.
Okay.
Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
Sakura's death. The motive in the case of Sakura's death was... what was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? It had to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. So the theme of the motive in the fourth case was it blackmail or secret? Okay, they're all kind of correct. Blackmail? No. No, yeah, okay, it wasn't that one. Whoopsie daisies.
Shoot!
Yes, okay. You're fine. Chill out. It was... Okay, come on. Yes.
I got it!
Betrayal. Okay.
In her case,
Like,
it was betrayal.
yeah. They all kind of made sense to me at the time, but yeah, whatever. Okie dokie. Hello to Gabrielle, how are you? And hello to Owen. Thank you for popping in, everyone. It's lovely to see you all. After all, who hasn't committed terrible crimes to hide a dark secret? Very true. Okay, yes, so we're playing some Danganronpa. This might be the last part. There may be one more after. It just depends on how long I go today. But yeah, thought it would be fun to start back up with this and see how we go. So there's going to be a lot of me forgetting how to play this game, by the way. You guys know that, so yeah. So how are you all? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing not too bad. Yeah, just been hanging out home, cleaning, fun, life.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed Sakura's betrayal, that led to everything that came afterwards. Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal?
Sounds like a drama to me.
These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
Yes, now that daylight savings has passed, Owen starts a little bit earlier for me, which is nice. I just haven't had the time to pop in, which I need to make the time. So I'll do my best to pop in for a little bit tonight. But yeah. Bit busier today than I'd like. Yeah, know that feeling.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that exist in this world. In fact, there are as many reasons to kill as there are people on Earth.
If you say so, nutcase.
They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Spread that seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. The two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
Hope and despair, huh?
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours?
Gabriel says, hey baby, when you're sitting in a chair editing video for a long while, do your knees start to hurt? I've been editing a video for a good few hours and my knees are on fire. I'm stretching them, which helps, yes. When you're editing and just when you're sitting at a computer in general, it's always good to like move your limbs. To be fair, my setup is a little bit like less orthodox. So I'm in bed. My computer desk is right next to my bed, so yeah, I can kind of sit however I like, except if I want to sit how you would sit in a computer desk, like at a computer desk, because you don't have anything behind you unless you're able to stack a bunch of pillows, which I've tried. Doesn't really work. But it's always good to stretch your legs and stretch all your limbs and fingers and everything while you're editing. Trust me.
Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
Because she doesn't want to tell you.
If you would
That's
listen,
why.
you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
What, you put seeds in my head?
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope. Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
I mean, if your memories were bad to begin with, I suppose you would feel a bit better.
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway!
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right? The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
Well, that's a messed up way to give us hope, but okie dokie then.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correctamundo!
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What? Why the hell would having our memories make us not want to leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it? But it's not enough. I want more distress, more despair. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Huh? Really?
Then hurry up and tell us. Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Okay, what's the outside world gonna be like? The outside world?
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
So something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Yes, please.
Hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair.
So I sat down and I ended up watching the anime. I actually can't remember how this bit ends because they didn't do a very good job of it in the series. I've got to sit down and write up a BIBI'S pick for it because I have a lot to say.
Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Okay, so what's this outside world gonna be like? Okay, there are a bunch of bears on things that there shouldn't be bears. What in the world? Okay.
What the?
Yeah, kinda weird. Slightly scary.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous. That's what this means.
What are you talking about? None of this makes any sense!
No, it doesn't really.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
What you just saw, all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Well, you're really near the end, aren't you? So, how have you enjoyed the game so far? I've found it fun, and I'm looking forward to getting into the second one. I will say that anyone that hasn't watched the anime or played the game, definitely play the game first. It's just... I mean, even if you watch the anime first, go and play the game. The game is so much better.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more, because now it's time for the final class
Class trial. Okay. I need to, I really need to remember things. Oh god. This is gonna be difficult. I need to remember how to play the game.
Come on, bitches! Remember or die! What the fuck happened outside?
You want us to remember or whatever, but
Let's see, hang on a sec.
when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us, I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Change this.
Is this another one of your practical jokes?
Kyoto and the headmaster.
You're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody can remember anything, this is the end for all of us. What other choice do we
and
have?
we have fuck all time up there as well. If I can't remember, is it all over? I mean, how can she show me something so completely incomprehensible and then just say remember? Every single one of us has lost our memories. It really is hopeless after all. No, wait, there's a chance that she hasn't forgotten.
Come on, bitches!
Okay,
remember
so in that
or
case,
die!
it's genocide.
What the
Jack.
fuck happened outside?
You want us to
Now,
remember
where do
or
I need
whatever,
to shoot
but
that?
when it comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us,
Crazy, confusing video.
I don't understand a damn thing!
What's the meaning of the footage we saw?
Footage we saw.
Is this another one of your practical jokes?
We don't have much.
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
If nobody
Oh, what the hell? Pressing the wrong buttons.
can remember anything,
No, that's
There we
wrong.
go. I did it.
Actually, she might remember.
Let's see. That's what I did. I watched the anime, then looked at the cliff notes of the game. However, there is an anime called Danganronpa 3. Yes, and that one you have to watch this. You have to play the second game before watching it. I'm pretty sure. So yes, I do plan on watching that at some point. But from what I've heard, you have to play the second game. So that is what I plan to do.
who might remember?
The other Toko. Genocide Jack.
What?
The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality's forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
Very true.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling me to swap places with her?
Yes, we are. Now hurry up and stop complaining.
No! Absolutely not! That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity!
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on now.
Well, that was quick.
Dun, da, da, da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer!
Yes, I'm on the PlayStation 4. This is the only way that I'm able to stream at the moment, is through the PlayStation 4. Once I get a new computer, which should be by the end of the year at the very latest, then I will be able to stream all kinds of things, which I am so looking forward to. Well, once I also get other things to, like, if I needed to do words, wow. Brain fart. Let me start that again. Once I get a new computer, which will be by the end of the year, I will need to get a capture card if I want to play other games on other consoles. That's what I was trying to say until my brain decided to just nope out of here.
Boy, she just gave in like it was nothing.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Fair question.
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet ya!
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye! Roger, you got it, Captain!
Lots of beers. Lots and lots of crazy beers.
Well, does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but... Of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
She seems really happy about all this.
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
Fun fact, Junko and Toko have the same voice actress. Oh, really? Ah, cool.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Okay, put it back in your pants, Toko.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Okay. Right. The one talking for Junko is regular Toko, and the one talking for Genocide Jill right now is Junko's other voice. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Cool.
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Put it back in your pants, Toko, BB 2019. Well, I mean, come on. There's a time and place, and in this courtroom is not the time or place.
Because it's all because of that event.
What event? Oh my god. Stop going around in circles.
What is? Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster. Either way, there's no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history!
Okay.
And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
And so we're stuck in here because of that?
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
Ah! I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Someone's getting a little bit melodramatic.
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, it doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
How can the world just end? It's the world!
Calm down. It's okay. There's no need to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Yeah, it says you. I would like to know that everyone that I know and care about are still alive.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous, I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Togami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
Ooh, this should be interesting.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
Togami family fell, Togami family fell, the Togami family fell. I wonder if it's the Togami family fell.
Correct! Well done, peasant!
But I didn't say anything yet.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it! Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
Yeah, I know. How about we get to the bloody point?
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
Yep,
But-
I suppose.
Do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Yeah, you are a little bit sick.
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
Also, the regular voice of Junko that curses all the time is Sailor Jupiter's voice. Huh. Cool. I think I've actually met the voice actress that does Sailor Jupiter before. I'm pretty sure I have a signature around here of both of them. I've been to so many conventions, sometimes it's hard to remember which ones I have and haven't seen. Hello to Bean, how are you? Welcome.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop? And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
And the voice you're hearing from Jim Crow right now is named Aaron Fitzgerald. Huh.
They couldn't possibly be gone! The Togami family is destined to guide the world!
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago!
Oh god, cheers.
Hold on! That doesn't make any sense!
Huh? I don't make sense?
There's no way that happened a year ago! I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago!
A lot of you died really, really quickly for being at a full, just a few weeks ago. Have I seen the Sonic trailer movie? Wow. Reading. Words. What is wrong? English. The Sonic movie trailer. Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces. It looks horrendous. I mean, why does he have teeth? Like, individual teeth. And his eyes, and there is so much wrong with it, I swear. I will say that Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik at the very end of the trailer looked good. That's probably the only thing I can say about it. Would you be surprised to know that your uncle has a bunch of fanboys? My uncle? I'm now confused. That's good to hear. I'm doing well, thank you.
If some kind of world-ending event happened a year ago...
That was supposed to say Junko, not your uncle. You can understand why I was confused. It's like, my uncle has a bunch of fanboys? What? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken?
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
Yeah, with your brain being altered and everything, memories are not quite right.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
Wait, what? Now we're talking about something happening 2 years ago. Okay.
Huh? 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, You must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
You took our memories from the past and leading up until now.
Come now, answer us. Answer with all your heart and soul.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. This is rather confusing. Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so, so the memories she took from us, the entire past, our life at Hope's Peak, the tragedy. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. That was going a bit far. Yeah, okay. She took our Hope's Peak life. I mean, she kind of took both in a way, but that
I
was,
got it!
I suppose.
If we accept that what you say is true, then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years after coming to this school.
Nope. No. I mean, no matter what anyone says,
I like that answer.
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
You're welcome, your uppity highnessness.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy. And that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life? That's not possible!
I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Okay. Can I remember these buttons again? Locker, pocket note, group photo, headmaster's handbook, pocket note. Okay.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed,
Whoopsies.
how freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted!
Headmaster's e-handbook. I don't want to believe it, but I know there's evidence that reveals the time. Okay, so
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years?
group photo.
Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything! Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Wrong button.
This is all just surreal.
Plus, if 2 years have passed,
Oh fuck, I keep
how
doing that.
freaking old am I?
Everyone's so conflicted!
How do I... Options. There we go. I need controls. Just quickly. Just a refresher. Okay. Silencer, that's fine. Fire. Flashback. Truth bullet is that. Okay. Alright, let's see.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
No. I'm not sure if I need to chuck something at someone. I'm probably going to lose this time around.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years?
Just trying to make sure that I've got the time.
That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Oh, hang on a sec. That's right. He had a, hang on.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
Locker
We've
notebook.
been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just surreal.
I was gonna try and do
2
that.
years have passed.
2 years have
How
passed.
freaking old am I?
Oh, I hate these. I
Everyone's
swear.
so
I'm gonna lose my life in a sec. Yeah, okay. Can we keep going?
2 years worth of
So,
memories.
what was the locker
I could never
notebook
lose
about?
something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just
I mean, the
surreal.
group
Plus,
was it the
if
group
2
photo
years
that
have
I was
passed,
trying to
how
that I
freaking old
injected
am
them
I?
before? I've forgotten.
Everyone's
Maybe we should start
so
fresh.
conflicted.
If any of you know the answer, just tell me, because, like, I'm just going... This one stumped me for some reason. I'm, like, drawing a blank.
2 years worth of memories. I could never lose something like that.
We've been living here for 2 years?
No, that doesn't make sense.
Hell no! That's impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just
Ah, fuck. Let's
surreal.
just try the locker notebook,
Plus,
and if it's wrong,
if
it's wrong.
2 years
Whatever.
have passed, how freaking old am I?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Everyone's so conflicted.
Saying I never went to a single class. So it's either notebook. She, it. Okay, so you think it's
2 years worth of
her.
memories.
So if I do what I
I
did
could
before,
never lose something like that.
We've been
Grab
living here
that,
for 2
and
years?
then chuck that
Hell
at
no! That's
what
impossible!
he says.
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or
Otherwise,
anything.
it could be the
Heck, I've
thing
never
that I
even
had
gone
before.
to a single class!
Nah, that's wrong. Okay. Might be stupid, but I'm not that stupid. There's no proof or memory that I went to a class. Yeah. Okay. So let's get our health back. Yes, I know, I failed. Shut up. Yes, we're gonna go back and try it again. Nobody believes you. Yeah, whatever. Come on. Yes, I would like.
I refuse to give up
starting
yet.
to get very low in time on that part, though. Okay, let's try that notebook one that I was thinking. And chuck it at him, because he had a locker. Let's see. Locker, pocketbook. The headmaster's hand. It could be that.
years
Let's
worth of
try.
memories.
Did I just go
I
past
could
it?
never
Okay,
lose something like that.
where is it?
We've been living here for 2 years?
I'm gonna chuck this at him, saying
Hell
there hasn't
no!
been to
That's
class.
impossible! I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
This is all just
It's because those were in the way.
surreal.
God damn it!
Plus, if
This
2
is so
years have
frustrating.
passed, how freaking old am I?
You're like in your 20s, dude.
Everyone's so conflicted.
Yes, they are. Okay, let's just skip past that.
2 years? I could never lose something.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible!
Okay.
I mean, I haven't gone to any
Need to
awesome
be able to
school
get
events
rid
or
of
anything!
these.
Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Okay, so it's not that. Shoot the notebook comment at the comment about not going to class. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking originally, but I was like, well, if I mentioned the handbook.
Worth of memories.
Okay, so there's the
I
locker
could never
notebook.
lose something like that.
Locker pocketbook.
We've
Okay,
been
so
living
that
here
was
for 2 years?
Kyoko. So
Hell no! That's
try the
impossible!
notebook.
I mean, I haven't gone to any awesome school events or anything. Heck, I've never even gone to a single
Yeah, you're right.
No,
Okay,
that's
it
wrong.
was what I was thinking. I just keep kind of going around in circles with the, like, 3 that kind of made sense.
There's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why is my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind, could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
That kind of looks suspect.
Wizza, is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt!
Thank you.
But how is this? I don't remember ever writing in this thing! No way!
It looks like you actually did attend class here at Hope's Peak, but somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for
Yeah,
this
so the
pocketbook.
notebook is hers.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Kinda.
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here! Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
So I'm thinking we probably will end up finishing this game by the end of the stream. So there's a couple of... I'll probably end up putting out a poll on social medias and maybe a video, I'm not sure yet. Just trying to find out what game you guys would like me to play next. Because I've got... Excuse me, just burped. I've got the second game of this, but I've also got a few other games that I can go back to, or a few new games as well. So after the stream, keep an eye out for a post and let me know what you'd like to see. Whether, if there's one in particular that you'd like me to go back to, let me know. Bradley says Danganronpa 2. Okay. Well, that's one for Danganronpa 2. I can also, like, kind of do 2 simultaneously. So, like, you know, going backwards and forth between them.
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming youth have you missed out on?
Stardew Valley. Okay.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right? And on top of that, something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down.
Yeah, we're supposed to be making memories with good friends. Good friends that we kind of murdered off one by one.
You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game.
I really like this voice actress. I don't hear her much and shows, but she's got really good voice. Yeah, I quite like it myself.
Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
What?
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out.
I just remembered I can only be at stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's a bugger. I mean, depending on whatever stream it is, you can always check it out after the fact or until July. Wow, that's a wee way away. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Like, because I do want to eventually get around to doing other types of videos with games as well. So we'll see what happens. I am still, by the way, working on that house in The Sims. And I did manage to finally save up enough money to get the expansion. So yeah, I'm working on that, and once I've finished that, then I can start working on the video for it. So yay, they'll be coming eventually. Still probably another month or so away because those types of videos take forever to make. But I'm really looking forward to putting it out. So yeah.
This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves! I'm sick of expositioning all this shit!
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart, okay? Some Saturdays I'll be away on work. Oh, well that sounds exciting though. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time. And that was when I got my acceptance letter at the entrance ceremony when I fainted. Let's see.
I got it!
That one?
The moment I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than that day.
Oh, an exhibition opening. Nice. What's the exhibition on?
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey! 2 years of memories? Poof! Gone! Which means, of course...
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but...
Hello to Sandeep, and thank you very much for the $3 donation. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream. I hope that you're doing wonderfully. Everyone, give your favourite emoji in chat for Sandeep.
But by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
Which, by the way, my favourite emoji is definitely this one.
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal.
It's a gallery that opens a new exhibition every first Saturday of every month. A new artist or photographer shows his or her work. Oh, nice. That sounds pretty cool. I think that you'll enjoy it.
You were all such close friends. You spent 2 years together, and then you started killing each other.
I mean, you know, you start to feel like that you want to start killing people after a few days, depending on the person.
And it was all so you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated. What a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
I love you all so much.
Wow. Thanks for the sentiment.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
Who do I think is best girl? I think Monokuma's best girl. Best girl. Probably, I quite like Hina. Like, as spazzy Junko is, she's kind of cool, but I think probably Hina. I was starting to lean towards Tech guy. Like before, when you know, she was a he. But yeah, definitely Hina.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it! All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair! Our plan to bring despair to all mankind!
Kyoko okay. I don't know, she's a little bit too... I don't know, there's just something about her that's not to my taste. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I caught on pretty quickly. And, you know, a pretty convincing one at that, so...
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Okay, so backstory time.
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy.
Yeah, so please explain what actually happened with this and what the tragedy actually is.
All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
I honestly like Junko's sister as well, but she didn't get that much screen time in this game. No, she didn't, did she? I mean, she got killed off pretty quickly as well, so yeah. But yeah, she wasn't too bad.
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it.
She'll get more screen time in the Danganronpa 3 anime. Oh, nice. Oh, that's good to hear.
I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro.
I am definitely looking forward to, like, getting through the second game so then I can go and watch the next anime. Like, I was itching to watch the anime for ages, and then I was like, you know what? No, I've got it here. I'm gonna watch it. As I said, the ending didn't make a huge amount of sense. I don't remember much about it, so, like, going through this and getting a little bit more extra information is good.
Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
Incredibly motivated family.
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing.
Okay. Vagueness is vague.
Despair is contagious, you know. It's almost like a natural phenomenon.
One thing I will say about this game is that I absolutely love the soundtrack.
Everyone is capable of it. And now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
You'll find out more when it comes to the tragedy in the second game and in the anime. Ooh. That intrigues me even more.
Okay, so let's get back to the story. Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened! Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once! So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter! That's right! It was transformed into a shelter! Ah! I said it twice!
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
There's also a spin-off game called Despair Girls. Yeah, I heard that, which happens in between the second game and the third anime. Or the V3. Interesting. Sandeep asks, when is Minecraft? Minecraft will be on Monday. So, today's Wednesday here. And, then there's no stream until the weekend. So you'll have Sims on Saturday and Sunday, and then you'll have Minecraft on Monday and Tuesday. And then back to, I don't know what yet, on Wednesday. So yeah, 5 days of continuous streams. Yay! I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Do any of you know who that might have been?
Make sure that you hit that like button, guys, if you haven't done so already. The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here. It was the headmaster.
I got it! It could only have been the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted to turn the school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside.
Yep, he did. But unfortunately, he didn't realize that something like this was going to happen.
That's why he asked us to make that promise.
Sell it to make it in chronological order. You need to play the second game, then Ultra Despair Girls, then watch the anime, and then play Danganronpa V3. Okay, so when it comes to the anime, it's the first season of the anime, and then the... Is V3 a game, or is that the new Danganronpa? Bear says, will you do any extra streams this week because of the holiday? Because the holidays have stopped to stream for a month. Probably not this week, because unfortunately I have had a bunch of family things happen. I can't go into details because it's very personal. So I've had a lot of stuff happening with that, and then on top of that, I also have a flat inspection coming up next week. Yeah, I know I have a lot of those. It's a right pain in the ass, but you do what you have to do. It's life. And with people working and not quite being up to doing the things that need to be done, that's kind of what I need to do. So yeah, it's a pain, but if I do, I will post on Discord and all that to let you guys know if I'm going to end up doing any extra streams. I'm just going to play it by ear, depending on how I'm feeling day by day after doing a bunch of cleaning, because I pushed myself a little bit too hard yesterday on the cleaning, and I absolutely buggered myself, like to the point that I went to bed, I fell asleep, I think it was about 4:30 in the afternoon. I woke up at 9 o'clock the next morning. So yeah, need to not do that again. There's Danganronpa 3 End of Hope's Peak, which is the anime, and then Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony is the name of the game. That's right. I needed a refresher on what games there were, because this is such a big franchise, I swear.
To say that we were willing to live in this school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, The headmaster put that much faith in you.
17 hours sleep, that's a lot. Yeah, I was shocked myself, but I was so tired to the point that I was having trouble moving. Like, you know that I have the problem with my body. It makes it very difficult if I push myself a little bit too hard. My body's just like, yeah, you know what, you can just rest. So, yeah. What order do I watch the anime in? I would say, it would be it's the first anime, and then there's like 2 different anime. Bradley can fill you in on that.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
They all look so angry.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
You have to watch it a specific way. You watch Future Arc, then Despair Arc, and then alternate between the 2, and then watch the Hope Arc, which is the final episode. So in order, it goes Future Arc, then Despair Arc, then Future Arc, and Despair Arc, and so on and so forth until you get to the final HOH arc. God, that's I really hope that it would be good if they would, if you watched it on like a Blu-ray, that they'd actually like set it out that way. But I know that like you go and watch like the Hope arc and then the Despair arc, and they're like, instead of going backwards and forwards, you're going to end up missing a whole bunch of stuff. So confusing.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea.
That picture kind of reminds me of Persona.
He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe?
Oh, you should have been there when they aired it as a sign. We'll dump it. Whatever's even stupider. Yeah, fair enough. Bear says, I know I had a body lock the last week before vacation because I was very active on Tuesday that week. That is 3 weeks ago, and I plan on going back to work next week. Yeah, it sucks when your body's just like, yeah, you know what, it just, you want to do the things that you want to do, but then your body's just like, nah. I plan on doing a video kind of talking a little bit more about my condition and like how it actually affects me, and going a little bit more into it all, just so then people can kind of understand exactly. Like, it's hard to explain it while you're on stream. I have like a script written out where I kind of sat down and really put it to paper, you know, pen to paper, articulated it a lot better, and yeah, trying to think of it just off the top of my head is rather difficult. That is also part of this. Like, you get brain fog a lot with this condition, which sucks. Bradley says it's all on Funimation, so you can watch it there. Yes, I can. The weird thing is, here's something, Funimation, on the computer here in New Zealand, so if you go to the Funimation website through the PC, you can't. It's region locked. But if you are on the PlayStation 4, it's not. It's really weird. So I have subscribed to Funimation like from time to time when I want to watch stuff, so I'll have to make sure to do that.
Became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair. I have to say, it really helped me out a lot. It saved me a ton of time.
By the way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits.
Wow, that was a job and a half to barricade it all off with iron plates. Jeez.
Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Yeah, I kind of figured. Typos can be a pain in the butt, especially when it's autocorrect.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You only let us live? So we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
That's what it sounds like. She's slightly unhinged.
Why? Why would you do that?
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why I...
Well, why don't you tell me?
That's why they started broadcasting it. What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was... Hangman's Gambit. I hate these. Okay, so... Didn't they hack it? Oh, okay, fine. No, okay, it wasn't an A. Oh, huh. Hijack. Duh. Hijack.
Now I understand.
I keep thinking, like, there should be an ED at the end. Hijack.
You're talking about you hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I get a lot of, a lot of things get brain, to, perceptive with the Danganronpa 3 anime. It's mind-blowing. Nice. Perspective. That's the word, baby. Perspective. I can read.
To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another.
Well, your plan has kind of backfired, because now we know what's going on, and now we're going to kill you.
Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Let's just say that the answer is yes to both.
Isn't the power of television just
Or maybe
amazing?
no. I don't know. It depends on what way you want to go.
By the way, since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Does that mean that there's just a whole bunch of dead bodies sitting outside, like, waiting for us? That's kind of gruesome to think.
You expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Sounds about right. That's kind of creepy.
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
No, there's not a bunch of dead bodies. They tried rescuing them, but they couldn't get past the place. Well, all I could picture was, like, her gunning them all down, one by one, as they keep trying to get past, and then just leaving them there. Would not be surprised if that was the case.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
And there's a reason I chose you guys to survive when all the other students were dropping like flies. I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
I mean, not really, because you disappeared right at the beginning. If we had our memories and we remembered that we spent time with you, then maybe, but, like, really? We didn't really have much time, so to speak, with you with our current memories.
You solved the mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery, only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair, too! Like right fucking now!
Truth with despair? That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
Yeah, but I mean, you weren't to know that because they took your memories, so... You know, it would be worse if you all of a sudden got your memories back and then realised that. I don't know.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it.
This doesn't get explained and it's not a spoiler, but if you couldn't tell, her actual ultimate talent is the ultimate analyst. Yeah, I could see that, I suppose.
And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it. No argument, no understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair could there be?
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Fair enough.
Until you see it with your own eyes. Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself? Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you, for the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other. You're nothing but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
There is a hell of a lot of talking all of a sudden.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
Although, like, remember when I was playing this last month and there was still a lot of talking and it was getting late? I'm glad that I didn't continue because I would have been still going for like another hour and a half, I'd say. Actually, the people here didn't kill anybody and you were Monokuma, so you killed like 6 people. Yeah, true.
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple. You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did ya? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What the hell? What now?
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished.
Okay.
If even one of you votes to punish Hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of Hope.
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this!
Well, no, because all you guys have to do was vote for Despair to lose. It's pretty simple.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean, we'd
Have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make
Hopefully
your way to the
simplicity
outside
in
world.
a Danganronpa game doesn't exist. So true.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec! I just got hit with an inspiration bomb! Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home isn't gonna dig that at all! So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment!
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
Okay, so it's either go out into the world and get out of this hellhole and hopefully survive, but she's saying that you probably won't, or you can stay in there and grow old and die, but also kind of have one of your friends' blood on your hands as well. I still think I'd rather out of this hellhole.
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down!
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God.
Makoto, you're up!
Me?
Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
So let me make this clear. Everyone has 2 choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto, the rest of you will get to live out your lives.
You've already got past it. You've already got past. It was one of the decisions you made, but there's a bad ending where Kyoko dies and Togami kills Toko, and everyone else impregnates Hina. Jeez. When did this turn into a hentai? Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence? Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No! That's not it!
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces, eroded by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Wow, low blow.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair! We're not gonna lose to you!
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your stupid hope. And your stupid life!
The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up. To live in despair. That's not really living at all. Okay. Make your argument. Okay. I'd probably say the group photo is the one to go with.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Well, that's definitely not one to grab.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Uh-huh. ...
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
All of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside, where only death and despair are waiting. So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Okay, I think I was supposed to grab Hope. There is no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's going to be consumed by despair. You claim there's no hope left in the world, but if despair is contagious like you say, then so is hope. I'll use my own hope to plant seeds of hope inside everyone else.
We won't give up! As long as there's hope,
Oopsies, god damn it, wrong button.
we'll never give up!
If I...
What was the button again? God damn it. Brain, remember? Yeah, triangle. Cool.
were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the If I die, in
Okay,
other
come
words,
on.
the communal life you'll have to go into the world outside.
Hurry up.
So, will you just
Hurry
die?
up. Yeah, okay, so, yes. Oh, geez, so I actually
We
get
won't
hurt
give
from
up.
that. That's not
As
good.
long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die, that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
And just double checking that I know how to chuck it back at Fire Truth Bullet. Yep. Okay, so it's just triangle again. That's cool.
Don't lose hope now.
Okay, so I just need to chuck
All my
hope.
fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door.
Okay, so I
There
just gotta
must be
do
something
this for
new waiting
everyone.
for me. So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here. The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up.
Really?
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
I have to do
If
this.
I were to die,
Can't you just save the
that would
bullet?
be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
I've decided to have faith in myself.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here
Is thanks to the
Don't lose hope now.
Okay.
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny path with enthusiasm. That sounds like something she'd say, right?
Very much so.
I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why yeah! I've made up my mind!
Okie dokie,
We
just a few
won't
more
give
times.
up. As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would be
let's
the end.
just get past
And
this.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the Say whatever you want.
I've made. If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In other words, as soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Meh.
Don't lose hope now.
Fun fact, the voice of Leon and the voice of Sakura are married, and they voice so much hentai that it's not even funny. In fact, the running joke is they're always cast together. That's awesome.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it. Oh, but no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't give up.
Okay.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
If I were to die,
That would
Alright,
be
let's
the
get
end.
through this.
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the Say whatever you want. If I die, in other words, the communal life you've all... I can keep on living as long as I have my master's love.
all of you will have to leave. You'll have to go into the world outside,
Alright.
where only death and despair are
Yeah,
waiting.
Don't lose hope now.
If you want to look up their roles, their names are Jessica Gee Jessica Gee George and Grant George. Cool. Might have to do that.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
It's not like I like you, Baka.
I just have to keep my word. I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead. because I'm still alive.
That's right. Good way of thinking about it, Byakuya.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up! As long as there's hope, we'll never give up!
If I were to die,
That would be the end.
I've
By the way, the only reason is thanks to the say whatever you want if I die. In other words, the communal life you've all I can keep on living! All of you you'll have to go into the world outside.
I already said I would claim the Mastermind's life, by whatever means necessary.
so what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Don't lose hope now!
Okay.
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of. He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here. I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair. You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Yay, I have a proper ultimate.
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
So uncool. Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip.
Saying something's hip or unhip is the uncool thing, but you know, whatever.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Lame, 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 lame!
I also ship Makoto and Kyoko. Fair enough. I'm not any kind of elite or anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still... Moment of truth. Oh, fuck.
You suck! What do you want? So uncool!
You dare to stand against us?
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair.
Oh, shit. How do
You
I...
suck.
There we go.
What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross. Suffer from despair.
Everything is pointless!
Hate these.
Suffer from despair. I just love despair.
Everything is pointless!
I'm like the worst at these. I keep forgetting to reload. Nobody believes it. What do you mean nobody believes you? Okay, shut up. Alright, come on, let's go. No, it's not. We're gonna try again. Let's do this again. Okay, remember to reload. That's what I need to do. Timing, reloading. I can do this. I'm the worst at these.
You suck. What do you want? So uncool.
You dare to stand against us?
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Your idiocy ends here.
You're gross. Suffer from despair. I just love despair. You suck. What do you want? So uncool.
You're unbearable!
Hope is a joke. Who are you?
Would you like to die?
You're gross.
Hello? Why is it not working?
Suffer from despair.
Everything is pointless!
Weird. This
Suffer
wasn't
from
working for a second
despair.
there.
I just love despair.
Everything is pointless!
No.
Despair.
Hope keeps on
Okay.
going.
I was like, what the hell? Why is this not working? I swear I was just mashing buttons
refuse
by
to
the
give
end.
up.
It's like, just do
I
it.
refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away. I refuse to despair.
I refuse your despair.
Because all I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
What's going on?
What's happening?
Well, we got a B. Just a word of warning, they add more mini games and get more ridiculous in the other games. But Ultimate Despair Girls is a third-person shooter, so you don't have to worry about that. Well, let's just say I suck at third-person, like the whole third-person shooter thing. So, yeah, kind of meh. Okay. Well, at least we passed it.
It looks like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
Yes, I think it is time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
So once we've finished this, I think that we should do ourselves a little raid, seeing as we haven't done one in a long time. Have I got a thing for raid? Yes, I have. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Ignore that.
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing. With our own hands.
We are so close. Voting, voting. Let's get rid of Junko. Guilty. Okay. Looks like we won.
The hell?
Indeed.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's just...
It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use in trying to fight it now.
Well, that's just...
Well, that's just...
totally the best!
Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end.
True despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this most desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair. Here at the moment of death, to have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True despair.
I'm so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
So are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing.
Totally the best!
Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us yeah, it does say seduced us over to his side. She says it better than me. Everyone.
hey,
You said that despair is as contagious as any disease,
however,
but the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko.
No.
Stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks cause me nothing but pain.
There's one last thing.
Fine. Let me just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned, from this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan on clinging to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though. So, whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right?
it can't be.
Do you really intend on going through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
Okay. She's definitely a nutcase.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even 1/10 of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair. I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Okay. Getting a little close there. Congratulations, Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Me drinking game. Take a drink every time she says despair or hope. Take a drink anytime someone says despair or hope. I really hope you don't do the Danganronpa drinking game. Drink every time someone says hope or despair. I think you might be dead. Yeah, I don't plan on doing that. The 1000 blow. She seems very happy. So she's going through everyone's death. Even the computers. After school lesson. She seems very, very happy about this. I like her little crown, it's cute. And yep, she's dead. Okay. There was a lot of blood. Okay, so emergency override. So now what? Or is she? And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Enoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death, the end. Got an item! Monokume hair tie. Yay. Do you want to save? Yes, please. We are going to save. Yes. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Epilogue. Goodbye, Despair High School. Now, out of all the characters, even if they're dead, who is your waifu and husbando? I really liked Leon. He was like one of my first favourite characters, and that's when he had to die, like, yeah, really quickly. So I was a little bit bummed out. Hina has been one of my favourites from the get-go, as well as, again, I keep forgetting his name. Guy girl. Computer Whiz. I pegged her as my waifu, and then I suppose changed to husbando as soon as, like, you know, we found out. But yeah, probably say them. Otherwise, I kind of like Byakuya, because guy with glasses. He's a right pig and a absolute asshole. But I still, I don't mind him. Mainly for his looks. And Toko's hilarious. She's just a nutcase, so yeah. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck, and we were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. Nobody's surprised that it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto.
Makoto, would you do the honors? Okay. As awful as if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out.
ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I'll force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. Yeah, let's hope not. I mean, Junko never said specifically that should let us leave here alive.
it's true.
You may be right about that. The ultimate programmer, his name was Chihiro. That's right, Chihiro.
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about.
My beautiful scissors!
If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam them up so far up. Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married. And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby.
That's enough.
Please, stop. That would be a great honor. That would be a great honor than... Hang on. That would be a greater honor than anything I've encountered so far. Okay. Oh, horror. Okay, that's why that was making sense. I read horror as honor. Okay, let's try that again. Please, stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. Okay.
Anyway...
Reading. Anyways, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But...
It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
We're serious?
Maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. On the other side of the store is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie, peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, how about we stop talking and just, leave? And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair, no matter what. But there also has to be a lot of hope, right?
In other words...
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
Am I wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that words, brain, work, Jesus Christ. Okay. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you going to do if there are no more donut shops or donuts?
I'll Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be...
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage, the next chapter of Yoshihiro Hagakure. Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Woo!
Thanks, Hina. You've totally opened my eyes.
Oh!
Hey, personal space buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out of there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us, and we're so small. So, what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still. It does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up, I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. The door began to open. With my hands, with our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Okay, and then we go outside and... do we see anything, or is that until next time? And I'm guessing that is probably till next time. And we beat the game. Okay. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope that you guys did enjoy this game. I will definitely be playing the second one, that's for sure. Okay. If I don't, let's just stop the credits, hopefully, because I will probably end up with a strike. Oh, okay, there's something here. Hold on.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Dum dum dum. There we go. Okay. We got an Easter egg. Woo. Do I want to save the data? Yes, please. All's well that ends. Dot. Let's save. There we go. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go and raid Owen now. So I'd love for you all to follow the link that Bear's gonna leave for us. And I want you to use the hashtag, which will be popping up in just a second. So use Biblet Raid. You can just copy it right there. Go to this little link that Bear has left. Thank you very much for watching. I'm so happy that you guys enjoyed yourselves. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Go and check out all my other content on my channel, and I'll be streaming again in the weekend, so I hope to see you guys soon. Make sure to like, make sure to go and check out all of my other socials, and yeah, if you want to help out the channel and donate, you can do it one of two ways. You can either donate through Ko-Fi, or you can become a patron and get an awesome shout out just like Asperger Bear, Bernard, Linwood, Garfield, Loose Corner and Tracy. They're all awesome Biblioteers, and you can become one as well. So from my Tamika guys, thanks for watching. Love you all very much, and I'll see you guys very soon in the weekend. I'll see you all in Owen's stream. I expect you all to be in there doing the Biblet Raid. I'm going to be there in just a second once my computer decides to load. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Okay, that's not how you end, BB. That's just taking a screenshot. Let's try that again. Goodbye.